We should, you know what? We should write a letter to these motherfuckers. This shit's just not right, dude. I hate you, Johnny Scoville.
He's reviewed our Scissor sauce.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah, it's him.
Oh, he said it was good.
Yeah, he loved it.
Well, Johnny, this ain't right. You gotta take this off the market, Johnny. 'Cause, dude, I was really struggling with this. My stomach hurts so bad, dude.
Yeah, eat the bread, dude.
I am gonna eat the bread, but dude, that should not be out on the market.
That's why it's a challenge, dude.
No, even the most gnarliest dudes, like, that should not be on the market, dude.
They can handle it though. We're just not gnarly enough. Welcome to Patreon.
We just did the
we just recorded this.
We just did the Death Nut Challenge. Johnny Scoville's Tube of Terror. Carolina Reaper Peanut Challenge, which is just, this should be banned in all countries. Number 1, no food or drink. Number 2, you have 10 minutes to finish the tube by dude, people do this? 10 minutes to finish the tube by eating only 1 to 2 peanuts at a time. 3, you have to wait 5 minutes after the final peanut to complete the challenge. Dude, it's almost an impossibility. I cannot believe that there's humans out there that can complete this Scoville challenge. Did you really squeeze cheese?
I ended up not. I thought I did. And I checked.
Did you go to the bathroom inside?
Then afterwards, it was horrible. After my body calmed down,
Yeah.
like I let out a big fart that I thought was diarrhea, and then I went inside. It wasn't, and then I went inside.
When did you know that we were in trouble? I was telling them when you were in there that the first 2, when I was chewing them, my brain told me, no.
You know when I knew that we were going to be in trouble? When I opened the tube and I smelled it. That's when I could tell how hot it was just by the smell.
You willing to try one, Ryan?
Right now?
Nah, you don't have to. Dude, my stomach hurts so bad.
I'm gonna try one at one point. I know that.
No,
We can keep them around.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna take one and then leave the other tube here because there's no way we're gonna.
I mean,
does that
even have entertainment value? What happened,
Dude, honestly, I don't even know.
We were dry heaving.
Dude, honestly, the episode we just recorded, I'm like,
It's a blur.
I'm like, was that an even airable episode?
Yeah. It was like pretty smooth. We went through.
It was just so chill. It was like so low key.
It was pretty low key until the end, and then it was very high.
No,
key.
is that entertaining to watch? What the
like,
suffering that we're going through?
Think about how people watch Jackass. Sometimes it's just watching them get injured. Like they literally knocked out cold, and people love that. Yeah, this one is different because it's literally just pain. It's not reaction to each other. It's Steve.
Dude, I was
dying.
Suffering.
I was in so much pain, I could not form words.
Yeah. Did you go through like a psychological thing where your brain was fighting it? Like, how am I going to get through this? Because that's the whole thing. Like, right when the 4th hit, I'm like, and then I start like I didn't even know what to do. My body was just didn't know.
Dude, I thought
fight or flight.
I thought this one. I thought I was gonna pass out.
Me too. I thought I was gonna pass out.
Part of it, honestly, is because I am dehydrated and I haven't been drank enough water. So I think that the spice just hit me way harder than normal.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I could also just be really hot. I don't know. I could be making excuses. It's a really freaking hot tube.
Steve was fine, and he actually ate today, which is new. And
and then that tells you how hot it is. I ate a teriyaki chicken bowl earlier.
Where's that from?
By my post office near Cherokee. It was just one of those. It was near a boba time. It's one of those lunch spot places.
Dude, I love boba.
Boba is great.
Yeah. That would help out a lot, like a fucking boba right now, dude.
A nice little boba.
God damn, that would. I'm good, man. I'm good. I can't eat anything cold right now. My stomach.
You don't want to eat anything that'll help.
Steve, all of the things that I'm asking you to eat, literally are the difference of why I feel better right now. The bread, the rice, this popsicle right here.
I'm worried about.
This is a Pedialyte one, so it'll.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, that's extra good for you.
Yeah.
Because you're like mega dehydrated.
Yep.
I'm worried about when I have to do the burning shit.
Oh, right.
The shit where the Mr. Scoville's flavors come out of my ass. That's what I'm worried about. How'd you find out about this again? I mean,
in a YouTube video, saw someone doing it. I was like, "Oh, okay, we could try that." And they finished it, so I was like, "Okay, so the guys should be able to finish it."
Dude, Rick Cossack has been sending me challenge ideas
lately. Oh yeah, I want to hear those.
They're so brutal. There's this Asian lady that she had a big bowl in front of her, and I was like, "What is this?" It was 36 egg yolks. Dude.
Yeah, I've seen those.
She ate all of them, and I almost threw up watching the video.
Yep. Straight egg yolks.
So gross.
There's so much fat in that too.
Is that even possible?
Yeah, she did it.
We haven't done an egg one like that. I'm open to do that.
Jeremiah ate raw eggs once. 3 of them.
And we should name it the Rocky Balboa. Remember in the movie Rocky? Yeah. Before he trains.
Can you get salmonella like that though?
Not really. I mean, people will tell you that because you used to be able to, but like at a store, like a store eggs.
Like store-bought eggs?
Yeah,
they vet it?
Yeah. Like our supply lines have gotten so good that it's
We have any fan questions or advice column thing?
There is actually
one person that asked a question.
Yeah, let's
and I think somebody sent in a voicemail.
Yeah.
Did they?
It's
I think.
Let's jump to that right quick.
Let's see. I didn't.
Dude, is your stomach hurt or what, brother? Like I feel like there's they branded a hole in my stomach.
Yeah, dude.
I'm eating the bread, brother. I'm eating the bread, brother.
Eat the bread and the rice. All of it. It'll help.
I am, brother. I am. Oh, man. So what are we going to eat, guys?
We didn't get a voicemail, but we do have a question from Ashley. She says, how do you adapt when you have
Scissor
to?
Sister.
Yeah, for you, Steve. She said, how do you adapt when you have to?
What?
Steve is not familiar with adapting.
How do you adapt?
Yeah.
What? I mean, give me more context.
That is literally the entire question. But let's say you're in an unfamiliar situation. How do you adapt to that? Or you're going through changes right now. How are you adapting to that? How have you managed to survive?
I guess not swimming against the current and just managing it that way, because I think if you restrict yourself or if you fight against the current, it doesn't, at least in my experience, it doesn't work out for me. So as far as adapting to what I'm dealing with now, as far as these ideas of relapse or smoking marijuana, the thing about it is that will pass. Like, that thought or that urge will pass. So you just kind of have to sit through that, Just like with anything, because, yeah.
I also feel like Steve, of all people, is like a weird one to direct that question to. Only because Steve has lived in the same place for like 400 years. And like,
it's like my Dagobah system. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Yoda.
Yeah.
Hey, can somebody Photoshop me as Luke and Steve as Yoda on my back?
That's good. That's a good T-shirt. I guess.
That's a great Scissor Bros T-shirt.
Yeah.
Dude, that masturbation sensei one is fantastic.
That is really good.
I feel like we should be like, can we get the original so we can make art? Or like that would be a cool shirt too. I don't know if people would buy something that says masturbation on it, but it's not particularly easy to read. Even just the art by itself without the words is pretty great.
Even if it was just Master Sensei,
Yeah.
because then the real people would know.
Right.
Oh, what about MASTUR Sensei?
Yeah, that would work.
Right?
Yeah, I mean that would be a sick shirt if we ever.
Oh, we could Photoshop like Star Wars stuff, like cropping my face on Yoda's and his face on Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Huh. And then we won't get in trouble for that.
We're talking about the Karate Kid one.
That was somebody painted.
Yeah, the fan art from last week or the week.
Ah, yeah. I'm talking about the Star Wars one.
Yeah.
Are you gonna eat your popsicle?
If it's bothering you so much, I know it is.
Jeremiah needs hydration.
Oh, Pedialyte.
He's like you, Jeremiah, just like not hearing anything right now. You guys are just on different planets.
Yeah. Is that something that we talked about in the main episode? But is that something that you actually wanted to talk about on Patreon, or were you going to talk about it later?
What?
Of what was going on Saturday when we were texting and all that stuff?
Oh, dude, I was just I don't know. I was really irritable, man.
What do you think stirred it up?
I think I was upset at myself because of the guests where I felt uncomfortable. I should have said something weeks ago.
Oh,
and I didn't. And so it kind of like reached this point. And
Right.
then I put you in an uncomfortable situation. Therefore, it was back on me again because I was forced to like look at my part and be like, oh man, if I didn't let it get to this point, this never would have happened if I would have just spoken up. You know?
Right.
And so I was mostly mad at myself for.
Oh yeah, I forgot to text them back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so look, at the end of the day, I doubt that the thing that upset me before will happen again. I'm okay with it. It's like because I don't think that the person meant any blatant like disrespect or anything. I think it was just a slip up or something.
You
know,
see how he's responding to Jeremiah, like he specifically wants to do it with you.
I know. And then I thought about that because he said, it's Stevie, and I'm like, okay, well that's just him.
Yeah.
He just yeah.
That's helping,
So
right?
I don't know yet. But why? What makes
There's electrolytes and stuff inside the freezer pop.
Really? Is this for kids then?
What?
This is for kids,
Oh yeah.
and this is good for your stomach.
Like I said, is this for kids and you're in a diaper and socks right now?
Oh, dude, look at my tubes. Get that in the picture. That's exclusive. Look at it. This is what you get. Dude, look at this little mini kegger I got here, huh? It goes boop, and then it caves in.
Do you know what my dad calls that?
What?
A dicky doo belly?
Really?
Because your belly sticks out farther than your dicky doo.
That's a goddamn truth.
Ooh, that hurt to laugh.
Yeah, it hurts.
Holy shnikes, dude. That challenge was insane.
Yeah.
What were you going through in your mind when?
Dude, you couldn't see me?
Jeremiah was like disassociating.
I literally was... I think that I was Stevie Wondering at one point. Just like my head was roaming. Knives in the back of my throat. I started water falling down my nose. And then I started shooting out tears out of my eyes.
Yep.
Uncontrollably.
Yeah.
All of the pain was directed in one spot in my mouth. I don't know if I just swallowed in the wrong area, but man, it was bad.
This is probably the worst stomachache I've had in a year.
This is the worst stomach ache I've had since the last time we did something on Scissor Bros.
Wait, when?
When was the last time we ate something that was like gnarly?
I mean, the last thing was what? The maple syrup cup. Before that would have been the ice cubes. I think before that we did just straight up chugging maple syrup, but that couldn't have been it because you had like 1 teaspoon.
Yeah.
I mean, you've had hot ones. You did maybe the sauerkraut one. Was it sour? Yeah, it was sauerkraut, right?
No, that didn't hurt my stomach. That was Diarrheaville. Remember when we had that? That's
come
how
again?
the diarrhea from the sauerkraut.
Oh yeah.
That's what it was like for me all day today, brother.
That bad?
Yeah.
Dude, how long has that been going on?
Just today, I think I had something bad from the food truck last night.
Oh yeah, at the store.
No.
Just
Which
random
food truck?
Outside of 3 Clubs on Santa Monica and Vine.
Oh.
Had a California burrito, and it just rocked my world, I think. I woke up, and I literally was like,
This ain't right.
Well, that's why I thought I had a normal poop this morning. That was the whole poop story.
Oh, gotcha.
I pooped, and then that's when it was insane.
Just rocketed, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be careful, man. You don't know who's cooking that meat.
It's hard to take you seriously
No,
at
you
all
do.
right now. When you have a
What
diaper
do you
on.
mean? He's a professional. Those are adult diapers.
God, my stomach hurts so bad. Fuck.
What time did you eat earlier, Steve?
2?
Oh, okay. Not too bad.
Hmm.
Man, I can't imagine that on an empty stomach. That would be awful.
What'd you eat today?
Dude, I had a banana, a mini blueberry muffin, and water. And then I've just had rice. I ate a little bit of rice right before the challenge just to coat my stomach a little bit. And then since then I've had rice, bread, a Pedialyte pop, and half a pint of the ice cream.
You been taking Pepto-Bismol?
No.
That might help.
No, Imodium AD. I'm surprised you've never had that.
Is that white?
Maybe
liquid?
at some point I did.
It's a pill. Yeah, that thing like stops you up. And if you don't have diarrhea and you take it, you ain't gonna shit for a day. It just stays in there. So if you want to take a flight overseas, you just pop those and have to go to the bathroom in the air. You're good.
Dang.
It's crazy.
I feel like I'm just being transparent, being honest. Like, I feel like both of our episodes today, this one and the other one, have been kind of weird. Like, legit, like, weird, dude. Like, I can't even put a finger on what the energy is. Like, to the point where I feel bad that Jordan is seeing this episode in person. Because he never comes to hang out with us. And then he comes, sees us, and we're just,
we're dry heaving.
our tummies are hurting, and I'm figuring out I'm figuring out how to be a dad again. And
Oh, yeah.
You guys are good.
But that's because you're Loopy Watkins, you know?
yeah, I'm off right now. I'm just off.
When you were, the face you had when you were saying Loopy Watkins is back, you just have huge bags under your eyes, just like staring at the camera. I was like, that's the thumbnail.
Oh, dude, yeah, man. Something that I had to do this weekend. I didn't really want to talk about for the YouTube version.
Yeah.
Every year around this time of year, it's always extra stressful for me because before the 4th of July, there's Saturday Night Live submissions.
Oh, right.
Uh-oh, here we go.
And that's why I was putting all these costumes back in the garage when you guys got here.
I see. Okay.
I shot my reel over the weekend, and it's so incredibly time time consuming and stressful to put them together.
I bet.
Because basically what happens, some of the stuff you can pull, from your act, from your stand-up or whatever, or like characters or impressions you may have done over the years or whatever, ideally. But when you submit every year, it's almost like you're having to come up with new material. So earlier this week, I was literally writing essentially like a new 4 minutes of material.
Or they're just like 5-minute reels or something.
Mm-hmm.
How
But
many
5 minutes
How many characters do you need?
It's forever. Yeah.
is an eternity.
Yeah.
Really?
In that format.
Right.
Dude, 5 minutes of stand-up on stage, there's an audience to laugh in between your jokes. There's pacing. I can riff. I can do this and that. Dude, just when you're looking into the barrel of a camera for 5 minutes, it's a freaking eternity, dude.
So what do you tell us what you need to submit? What's a submission? What's involved in the submission?
So what? It's a 5-minute tape that you send in, and so today, my manager approved. Luckily, he didn't have notes on what I shot. I would have been if he would have been I need you to reshoot this, I'd be dude, I'm barely holding on right now. But he approved it, and you sign a release form that you send off to NBC saying, hey, this is what I submitted. If any of these ideas or characters or impressions end up on the show at a later date, it's a coincidence. We at NBC did not steal any of your ideas.
I think that someone has said that before, right? I sent in a reel and they stole my character kind of thing. That's probably why they started adding that.
I mean, they've been doing it for years and years. Yeah. You never know. You never know if what goes on with that. I mean, there's a lot of I've known people personally who submitted writing packets and then a sketch will end up on SNL and they, Is it a common thought process, or is it parallel thinking, or did somebody was hard up for an idea and they looked in a weird place for the idea?
So is that what Punky had to go through before she booked it?
She had to maybe submit a reel. I don't know. They might have just wanted her to audition. She could have had heat on her in a certain way where she did a live audition and she didn't have to submit a reel like this. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so ideally they want you to do maybe 3 characters, maybe 3 impressions, or somewhere around that.
Dude, that's tough, man.
So that's what I was doing over the
Are
weekend.
unique characters you're supposed to?
Do you have to come up with them on the fly? Yeah.
No, it's all premeditated.
Oh, okay.
What'd you say, Ryan?
I mean, are they they're supposed to be your characters that you came up with? Okay.
Yeah. So
how does that work? So if they like you, they just invite you to New York, or?
Well, that's the thing. That's what's so hard about the process is, which I never have, but if you get flown out to New York to audition, you're screen testing for the show. If you're doing that, they're deeply considering hiring you, and it's a very small pool of people. I've never gotten to that point. I've known a lot of friends who have gotten to that point that they fly out to New York, do the audition on the SNL stage in front of Lorne Michaels and the producers and stuff like that. But I've never gotten to that point. That's kind of my goal. At this point I'm I don't even care really if I get on the show necessarily anymore. I just want to be I auditioned for the show. They passed on me. It's fine. Because I'd just, I'd be probably happier, honestly, doing my own sketch show. That's what I want to do.
How many people do you think audition for that?
Send in tapes or actually audition on stage?
Send in tapes.
Thousands.
Thousands, yeah.
Literally thousands.
Anyone that's done improv past high school, those people. All of them. And then the comedians.
But I will say, though, there's people who they're asking for reels from. There's people who are just at good agencies or managements where they just are some of your clients I'm sure are probably going to submit. But some people end up finding back channels of an email from somebody and they just blindly submit.
Just send it. Yeah.
So you can kind of get through the back door. There's different ways to get on.
There's different ways. I just have never gotten that far where I get a call. The closest I've ever to feedback that I ever got
Yeah.
was I did the Just for Laughs showcase. Wow, I think that's gonna burn when I pee later. I feel it in my penis right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take this shit too. I'm holding it in.
Well, it's good to see you, man.
I wish you the best of luck with that. I would love for you to at least get a call back for that.
I forget what I was saying a second ago, but yeah.
The closest you've gotten to.
Oh, the closest I've gotten. Just for Laughs, I did New Faces years ago. Had one of the best showcases of my life.
Really?
As
In
far-
Montreal?
In Montreal, yeah.
That's great, dude.
Yeah, this was years ago.
Okay.
Nothing happened from it.
Well, it doesn't. But that's good. You did it.
I did it. No,
You
it's
got
a
invited.
cool accolade. Yeah, it's a cool accolade. I did it. One of the best showcases I've ever done. My manager at the time followed up with the SNL people who saw the showcase.
They were there, physically there.
They're physically there watching
Oh,
the
that's
showcase.
great.
And they said, yeah, Jeremiah's great. We love Jeremiah. He just looks too much like Kyle Mooney. This was when I had long hair. And they're like,
Oh.
they were just like, yeah, he just looks too much like Kyle Mooney. So I was like, oh, man, I'm not going to get on SNL while Kyle Mooney's on the show. And he did 7 years on the show.
Oh man.
But,
It was just a look.
well, here, they say that. I think if you're an undeniable choice, they've had people who look similar in the past,
Yeah.
in the cast. So, like, the way I took it, I was like, that's a very nice, soft no. It's not a hard no. It's just more of a soft no. That's the
Yeah,
closest I've ever gotten.
I think it's like we would seriously consider it if he didn't look like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, but
doesn't
like,
mean he was in.
yeah,
They're
but
just like-
why even entertain the idea
Yeah,
when
yeah.
we have, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there a comedian named Shane Gillis that was on there?
He. Why? First of all, before I even answer this question, how do you know about Shane, or how?
Because on my YouTube algorithm, something popped up and it said Shane Gillis fired for some kind of. Did he do a Chinese accent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he did it on a sketch.
On his podcast.
He did.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Can we pull that up? I want to hear it. Have you heard it, Jordan? Yeah, I would love to hear that. It can't be better than yours, my man. You got the number one in my book, brother. You got the number one in my
not
book,
something
brother.
that I want you to be flexing on me.
Yo,
now.
you
It's
got the
not-
number one
his
Chinese accent.
Yeah, it's not better than Santino's either. It was.
Oh,
it was,
Santino's got a good one.
It was yeah. It was not just the accent. It was some of the things he was saying in the accent.
It's more.
What was
it's
he
more
doing? Dude,
that
pull
than
it
the
up,
accent.
brother.
Yeah, it's more
Play it
that
on the
than
thing.
the
I want to hear it,
accent.
brother. Let's review it real quick.
I don't even know.
He
if
can't
it's
beat my man here, though.
Still on YouTube.
Stop.
My man right here is the number one. He's the kingpin of the fucking Asian accents. Can't fuck with Jeremiah Watkins, brother.
You don't.
He
Have to,
runs
you
that
don't-
game.
You don't have to drop my full name when you say that.
Who lives that?
Hey, Jeremiah
he's the-
Dean
He's
Watkins,
the
right over
kingpin
here.
of that shit, man. It brings me so much joy when you do
It
it.
really does. Steve requests it. It's like it's
all
his
the
birthday.
time. Jordan, have you heard it?
I've heard it, yeah, it's pretty good.
Do it one for me and Jordan right now.
No, man. Did you find it?
Yeah. Let's hear that shit. That'd be interesting.
This is awkward, but
You got shit?
yeah. Can you guys listen to it? I've seen it. Can I go to the restroom and I'll come back and you guys
Oh, yeah,
you guys
go-
can
go ahead,
discuss
go
it
ahead.
while it
Oh, you
plays?
got squishes?
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, my diarrhea is so bad right now. I have to go in right now and make
Run
that
it,
happen.
Run it.
Sorry, dude.
That's okay, dude. Okay, we could just review it, right? You've seen it.
Is this stuff?
Wait, hold on. Let's wait till he closes the garage. Pause it.
All right, here we go, Steve.
Okay.
fucking Chinese down there. I wonder how that started. They just built one fucked up looking building, and people were like, "All right, no one said anything.
Let the fucking chinks live there, huh?
Well, they built these fucking like huge Shanghai house. The first one must have infuriated everyone. They were like,
I'm pissed
what
now.
the
I go
fuck?
down there. I'm like, what are you guys doing here? Get these ducks out of that window.
You know what? Yeah, true. Also, I'm always like, how can there be so many fucking restaurants down here?
All rest. Well, because
You go in, there's like one person eating ever.
fat white idiots like me are down there
True.
sucking down Nooders.
I hate China. I hate the food at Chinatown. Sucks.
I like
Chinese food's a very dishonest cuisine.
I don't even want to think about it.
They invented a fucking chemical to put in their food to make it delicious, dude.
It is.
They made it as MSG.
Good for them.
It's a dishonest food, dude. There's nothing. There's
dishonorable.
nothing to it. It's shitty
very
meat.
honorable.
Shitty meat. A chemical they made up to fuck your body up, and noodles.
The Nooders are fucking
Cheapest thing in the world.
great. We got
Chemical.
Sick.
Worst meat you can find.
We got in there and we sat down, and baby girl was like, "I'm so excited for Nooders," and I was like, "Yo, chill." She was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry."
She said noodles.
Yeah. And there's a fucking and it's full fucking Chinese in there. It's like it's such
Well, isn't
a
that
beautiful-
kind of like nice though? Isn't that being when people go into like a Mexican restaurant like I'll have 2 tacos, like I'll have a bowl of spicy noodles.
But we had in the translation between you and the waiter.
Yeah.
It's just such a fucking hassle. It's like, I'm pointing at it. Like, this is the fucking
Yeah.
Nooder.
Well, that's why they put number like 57.
Yeah, this one, even with the fucking shit. I was
Yeah.
pointing, I was like, that sauce. That. She's like, yes. Like, yeah, that one. She's like, yeah. She's like, medium or spicy? Yeah. She's like, medium. She's like, spicy. I was like, no, medium. No medium. Spicy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was it?
Yeah.
I think it's because they said chink.
Of course it is, dude.
Who said that?
Shane.
Shane said that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he would have been safe if he didn't say the. What do you think, Jordan? What are your thoughts on that? I want your commentary first, and then I'll.
It wasn't. Yeah, he started out by saying what he said, but everything else was just.
Yeah, it's just their opinion.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they do the accent, but also like South Park does that all the time. I feel like.
Yeah.
That wasn't nothing.
Yeah, it was the slur. It was
Yeah.
definitely the slur.
I think that's the only thing that kind of caught me off guard was just the chink.
Yeah,
thing.
that was.
Yeah.
I was waiting for something else to.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna go yeah. You know, I
Yeah.
thought he was gonna go a full on like play out thing, but
Yeah.
that's it. That I was expecting way more than that.
Yeah, so he was supposed to be on the show, and then they canceled his. Like he was never on the show. Like he was already gonna be signed onto the show, and then they were like, "Oh, you know
And
what?
so-
Never mind."
So when did he record that months before the audition?
I think so. Yeah, it wasn't after, but yeah, for sure.
Isn't it crazy how people can like backlog your shit like in podcasting nowadays?
Yeah,
Where
it kind of sucks. Everybody has to watch what they're saying, and that's. kinda
yeah,
creepy. That's changing comedy, like.
big time.
Yeah.
Because I heard that he's funny as fuck, right, Shane?
Yeah, Shane is funny. I mean, he's had like ever since then he's had more success than he would have if he was on SNL, unless like he was planning to do movies or something. But yeah, he's killing it. So he's not hurting for anything.
How long ago was that?
3 years
Yeah.
ago.
Wait, how long?
3 years.
Right. Yeah, I've just heard that guy's. I haven't seen his shit, but you know what I noticed too about like certain I don't want to say any names, but it seems like when their specials are on like major things, it's like they flop. Like I don't want to say any names, but it just seems like they put so much emphasis on it, and then it just.
Oh, you mean the special flop?
Yeah.
I've noticed that recently too, and I think even like either Netflix, Hulu, even like YouTube release ones.
Mm-hmm.
Some YouTube release ones are like really good, but I think it's because there's a difference between stand up for people and stand up for a special.
Right.
And I think that's what people get lost on, because there's a lot of material that's like really funny if you're there,
Uh-huh.
but if you're watching from home, it won't be the same, right? Like it won't be
Right.
as funny.
It just seems like, I mean, I can't even like relate to that type of pressure, because one, they have to like rent out like a huge amphitheater. Two, there's a whole film crew, and then it's like, it's almost kind of like you have to kind of not fake capture, but kind of capture the essence of what it'd be like in a club, like on an organic night or something. And I don't know, it just seems like a lot of it. I mean, because you see a lot of shit on Instagram, you're like, huh, like they do like extraordinary act outs where, you know.
Yeah, that's fine for like in person, but just
Yeah,
in a
I don't
special-
mind that,
yeah,
and I've
in a
seen it in
special,
person. Yeah,
It's different and special. It needs a different type of material than
Yeah.
in clubs. Like the way that sometimes they talk about comedians that just like every time they go on stage at the store or something they murder. That also same kind of material is not going to be the same, like as funny.
yeah, that would probably flop on a
'Cause that-
special.
you need energy of a room in order for something to like feed off of and be funny, right?
I mean, Carlos is a great example. I mean,
sure,
like,
yeah.
it doesn't translate probably on film, but like if he's at a club and it's like somewhere around here, he's gonna kill.
I think probably a good example recently is Jamar.
Oh right,
Like Jamar's special came out and it's funny, and if you were there in person, it would be hilarious. But it does not translate on film very well, just because you have to feel his energy in person. in order for it
right,
to, like,
right,
really
right.
get the full experience.
Yeah, that's a good example.
Yeah.
I could totally see someone like Jamar being a cast member on SNL.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
'Cause
But
he's-
he was on the show he was on. He did fantastic. Like he'll do very well as an actor, I think.
yeah. Why do you think that is? It because he's maybe hasn't made it because he's like outside the box still. He's kind of like a.
Well,
He's
if you
kinda
look
like
at
a
somebody
curveball.
else that was like out of the box was Zach Galifianakis, right?
Oh right,
His
right.
stand-up, he's probably like my favorite special is his Live with the Purple Onion.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, but that's you're talking about alternative
Yeah,
comedy
it's like
at that point.
out
Yeah.
there. Like all the comedians, the comedy guys, like and Maria, like they're different,
Right. How you feel? What was that like?
He's just running around.
Dude.
How many times did you? How many times today?
You guys don't even realize I just saved you guys.
What?
A raccoon this big was coming towards the garage.
Really?
I heard that.
Dude,
I
it
thought
was going to come in the garage, and then I scared it when
What?
I walked out the door, and it saw me, and then it looked at me like it was going to follow me into the garage.
I was looking over my shoulder. I heard something creeping
I
up.
did. I thought you were coming back. I heard something over there.
What?
It is. I'm not even kidding, dude. It was a huge raccoon. It stood like this big off of the ground. It was giant.
That
get us
sucks. 'Cause I have to go take a shit out there now too.
Take it some snacks.
Oh, drink that. That's the Pedialyte. You got to drink that.
I gotta take a shit, man.
Well, first drink that. That's the good stuff.
No, you can put it down. It's a tube.
Can I
Of
go out
plastic.
there?
What?
I have to take a shit.
Right now?
Yeah.
It's right out there.
I mean, what am I supposed to do?
You're
Not
just-
let the raccoon in the garage?
You are in a diaper.
Oh, that is true.
What do you mean?
You're in a diaper still.
But then he'd have to wash up.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, oh my god, this has been a weird podcast today.
Yeah. Okay, well, you can go in. You can go in.
Take your clothes so you can change.
Take
too.
your clothes. Just put on your pants over the diaper. That's how you do it.
Yeah. It has been a weird day.
Dude, this has been such a weird day, dude.
I told Jordan, I was like, you picked a good day because this challenge is like, it's going to be gnarly. And it was. And it was.
It was so gnarly, it made us mute.
Yeah, you guys just couldn't do anything. Like, so Steve just laid in the fetal position.
Now you got that dumper, dude. Look at that.
Shave my ass.
No, I'm not.
Oh, fuck my stomach. Oh, I'll talk to the raccoon.
You'll talk to the raccoon.
Film him, see if he could.
I hope he's still not there. That'd be scary. This dude's big. Oh my
Every time,
goodness.
dude. Every time.
You don't know how to open the garage door? Dude, I swear, if that thing came running at me right now,
Is it out there or no?
I feel like I'm just walking into the darkness. I'm gonna get jumped by a raccoon.
Yeah,
Yeah, look, it's probably gone from the sound of the garage door, maybe.
probably. Anyway, what was Steve's review of Shane's?
He said, "That's it." I'm like, yeah. He's like, it's probably because he said that slur. Like, yeah, that's it. Like that.
Oh.
That's what did it.
Dude, well, that's the thing. Had he not said the slur,
Yeah,
he could have just apologized.
yeah. He could have just apologized or just been like, nobody would have even said anything really because that's like a South Park joke.
Yeah.
The way they talk, you know. But yeah, if he hadn't said the slur, yeah.
Jordan, we might need to close the door. I mean, the lights, it's pitch black, and like these studio lights are gonna attract. Reason being, he probably just smells the food or something in here.
I heard that too. Like I was looking over my shoulder.
Give
I
him
thought
a
it was
peanut.
you.
Oh my goodness. Dude, that would make that thing go crazy.
Yeah.
He probably wouldn't put it in his mouth, to be honest. He'd probably smell it.
Yeah. Raccoons are funny though.
My dad used to put out antifreeze on our
What?
on our porch.
So that they
And-
don't come up?
No, they would drink it and then they'd
Would they really?
because it's sweet, it smells
Oh,
sweet. And then days later they would die.
that's fucked up.
Dude, it's messed up. But that's how you get rid of like those kind of varmints.
Was this in Kansas? You're from Kansas, right?
Yeah.
So you must get other things than raccoons, like.
Dude, possums, raccoons, sometimes even a badger.
We have possums here too.
I think there was a badger.
Yeah.
It could have been something else.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Coyotes.
Coyotes?
Coyotes are the worst.
Yeah, we have coyotes here, but you're like in the city, so not really here. Like if there's anywhere where there's hills or dirt, there's coyotes.
Mm.
Probably up in the hills actually. Near Bob's will be coyotes.
It's coyotes.
I remember Shab said there was a bobcat in his backyard.
That's scary.
Yeah. So yeah, any of those mountain areas, mountain lions, or cougars, however you want to call them. But yeah, he
Wait,
was.
are cougars the same thing as mountain lions?
Yeah.
Huh, interesting.
The same thing. Yeah, no, Steve was just like, this is whatever, except for them saying the slur. I was like, Shane is doing better now than if he had been on SNL. Like, he is.
Dude, he just shot another special. Like, it's about to like blow up the internet.
Yeah. He is fine.
Excuse me.
And then he was asking about how some people's like specials that go up on big platforms just kind of bomb. And
That's what Steve was asking about?
yeah, he was like, how come they go up and they just don't do that good?
Like on YouTube or Netflix or whatever.
He said on multiple platforms. I was telling him it's like, I think it's because there's a difference between material for an audience and then material for recording. Like, and
Dude,
that's-
absolutely. It's a different energy altogether.
Yeah.
A lot of people I know who are giant Theo Von fans do not like his specials.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Some of his like material is super clever and funny. And then some of it is like, oh, you had to be there kind of thing.
Mm.
And I was telling him like Jamar, his most recent special, I think is probably my number one, like would be my example of that. Because it's funny, but it's probably hilarious if you're there, like in person with him. Because he's just like so everywhere with the crowd.
I thought they did such a good job of capturing Jamar.
Oh, yeah.
on that special, like what he does comedically,
Yeah, the way it was shot was
and the way it was
great.
shot, just
Yeah.
like everything. Like it was cool. I mean, it's like winner of the Cannes Film Festival now. It's crazy.
Jamar
wants to do Scissor Bros.
does he?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's fantastic.
I want to make a list of people with you guys for potential guests.
I mean, obvious is Adam for the first time.
Yeah, he'll do it whenever.
Yeah.
When he's in town. Yeah, that'd be good. I want to get Tony Baker on here. A lot of people have been asking about that.
Oh yeah, he's fantastic.
Yeah,
That dude is just funny in general.
he's great.
Yeah.
How hungry are you guys?
I haven't eaten today. Brad.
Brad Williams. I want to get him and Wee Man on at the same time. What I want to do is book them separately and then I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it. Book them separately, and then they both show up, and then I'm like, oh no, I double booked. I guess we'll just have to go.
I feel like Brad would laugh about it.
I think Jason would probably get
Jason
upset.
Would probably get,
Yeah. Brad would think it was hilarious because he loves Weeman.
Yeah. Brad would think that's super. But yeah, booking them both would be super funny. I don't know if Weeman lives out here, does he?
No.
Yeah. I don't know if many of those guys are out here. I mean, there's plenty of people that would be great, but I'm just thinking of like people around here. Like, yeah, Jamar, Adam, and Brad would be fantastic. I mean, I'd really like to see Frankie Quinones.
I've known Frankie for a long time, but we were never like super close, like as far as like the scenes that we ran in.
Yeah.
But just like kind of like I hit him up after this Fool premiere and just told him how good he was on that show. He's so funny. Yeah,
that dude. I mean, that's the thing. Like, he's so funny, but also like he's blown up. You know, like he's probably super busy all the time or something. If I had to guess. But always like anybody that's huge, like Gabriel Iglesias would be incredible too. But that dude's just like a mega star.
Well, I hear Steve because the cough.
Yeah.
He's coming back, baby.
His mold cough?
Fluffy, I'm doing a show with him in July.
Oh, really?
First time I've been on a lineup with him.
I mean, he lives out here, but that dude.
Dude.
Freaking.
He sold out Dodgers
Stadium.
Dodgers Stadium.
That's like the biggest venue for a stand-up ever, right?
It's definitely like one of the...
It's bigger than MSG even in the round.
Oh, way
I
bigger.
think that's
it's definitely
biggest.
one of the biggest. Bill Burr did Fenway.
I think Dodger Stadium is bigger than Fenway.
Is it really?
I think so.
Wow.
You guys talking about Bill Burr?
Wait, didn't Pryor do something huge?
Yeah. How was that?
I don't think it would have been that big.
Pretty good.
Do you feel better?
Yeah, little they look like little Cheetos.
Oh, good for you.
Like 5 little Cheetos.
Did it burn?
Yeah. But my stomach feels better.
See,
I think I needed
you're
to
getting
get
out
that.
some of the evil.
Oh, that quick? I don't think so.
Oh, dude, yeah.
No, it takes longer to digest than that. Like,
all right.
Dude.
No, I'm not.
Oh yeah, it'll take a bit. Yeah.
It could get that quick out. It could go through your
I don't
system
know,
that
but
quick.
I mean, for Jeremiah, it can right now. It'll probably go in and out. Dodger Stadium is bigger than Fenway by 20,000 seats.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Ooh, what a weird night.
Yeah, I don't.
It's probably been the weirdest podcast. Jordan, you picked a good one, huh?
Yeah, I guess. I might be bringing some weird energy like last time.
No. We love you. We love your energy. We love it.
Yeah, running theme so far.
What time do you usually sleep?
Me, like 2:33. Yeah.
Maybe run a couple games tonight with me, huh?
Warzone.
Oh, you are back, baby.
Oh, I'm back, dude. I spent $29.99.
That's what's been
I
missing
bought
in
a
Steve's
battle
life.
pass last night, motherfucker. I'm in.
That's what's been missing in Steve's life. He's been like irritable. He's like been,
You know
like,
what?
stressed
That
out.
might be it.
He
I
hasn't
need
been
to-
playing.
You haven't been
Yeah.
gaming. You haven't been getting the
Yeah. I haven't. Dude. Can I just say I went into a trios and then they left me. So I was by myself in a trio, and dude, I got 4 kills because I was hiding behind the door, just crouched like my old school style, and then a guy would just run by and I just shoot
Do
their
you like
legs.
the new levels?
You know what I like about it? Because there's more options. There's like different options. There's like plunder trios. There's the rebirth quads. I mean the whatever, the Von something quads. But then there's another quad on the smaller Japanese. Dude, there's a Japanese island. There's a smaller. It's kind of like rebirth. It's a smaller map, but it's in Japan.
I need to catch up.
It's
on
fucking pretty cool, man. Yeah, maybe that's what's missing. Is because I haven't like gotten that out. Getting my kills.
Could be.
Ryan, I looked at your gamer tag. the other night, and I noticed you're offline, and I'm like, oh, he's not online. Parallel.
Peril.
Peril.
Yeah.
Peril.
No, yeah, I haven't been
Yeah.
on Xbox.
Jordan, what's your
Live.
gamer tag?
Limit.
Limit. We're already friends, aren't we? Or no?
We might be. We might be under the Scissor Bros.
I think we are. Yeah. I'll add you when I get on. Yeah. So can we start doing that on the Patreon? Because since are you okay with doing more Warzone
for the
game nights?
gaming?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to bring that back because I feel
Because
like
I think
people
that's what they really want.
I think that the Fall Guys was fun for a bit.
For a little, yeah, but then
like I got burnt out on it.
yeah.
Warzone,
Warzone,
it's adrenaline.
Yeah,
baby.
it's adrenaline. It's you won't. I don't think they'll get sick of that. Yeah. So.
Have you guys played Dead by Daylight?
No, what's that? What's that?
It's like a survival horror. So I think it's like 4 or 5 people being chased by one like murderer.
Mm.
And so you have to kind of work together to get out of this zone and start up these like generators.
Oh.
Meanwhile, the killer is after you and like hanging people on hooks or.
So it's a survival.
cool.
It's a survival game.
It's like a multiplayer lobby. One person is playing the killer, and everybody else is like the victims, and they're trying to escape.
They just added Nicolas Cage as a character.
What systems is that? Is that all
I think
platforms?
it's on all of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crossplay too.
What's it called?
Dead by Daylight.
Is that new?
It's not new.
It's a few years.
How would that work with the Patreon Scissor sibling night? Oh, that actually might work if there's one killer and then the rest are working together.
Yeah, well, you can get more people playing at the same time than you can Warzone, but you could also just switch out the people.
How many people to a group?
I think it's 4 versus the killer.
Yeah.
So I think 5.
It's either 4 or 5 against the killer. So it'll be fun. But then people would have to get another game.
So how big is the world? Is it like you're in the forest or?
It's like a Call of Duty map size.
Oh, so it's like.
There's different maps.
How does the
Yeah.
killer find the people? Does he have like a compass or a radar? Or?
They have special abilities. Each killer has a different perks and different special abilities they can use.
Like, name me one example.
Maybe one person could like see through walls, so you see like a red aura through walls. Another could probably like hear
Like maybe jump,
locations and see,
like leapfrog over
yeah,
buildings.
leapfrog, run quicker.
Yeah, they have a
through
bunch of
walls.
stuff. It's like super amount of abilities.
That's actually a cool ass concept, man.
Have you ever seen anyone's aura, Steve?
No, I haven't.
Hmm.
We should do a challenge. See, we gotta do challenges
Seen
like
their
that.
aura?
Yeah, aura
Yeah.
challenges.
Have you ever seen someone's aura?
I see your aura right now. You're like burning from the inside out from those peanuts. Look at him. He looks like he's in pain still. And just like,
Well, what
on
are
a
good
dip-
foods to
I
get rid of
am
your
in pain
diarrhea?
still.
Yeah, your energy is. We need to get you some nutritious ingredients inside your body.
Okay.
Dude, Jeremiah.
What?
You just like been shitting
Dude.
out every nutritious thing.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
Just
been
like
crazy.
spice, not sleeping. It's just stacking, dude.
Yeah, you need sleep, bro.
I've been sleeping okay. I've been getting some sleep.
You need an IV
Well, no, you
drip.
need longer than 3-hour increments,
No,
dude.
no, I got like 6 hours last night.
You did?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
I'm sorry, man. I'm
No, I know. It's
I'm
all fine. You're
kinda-
good. You're good.
I'm
Hey,
a little foggy. I got a little like.
I know. You
I
want some
didn't-
peanuts?
I hated my.
These are nutritious. These are the Scoville
To be
ones.
honest, I hated my performance in the main episode.
There was no performance. We're talking. There's
I-
no performance
No,
involved.
I know. That's why I didn't
There's
like
no
it.
performance involved. There's
You're
no
like, I had too
performance
easy of a
involved. You're
time.
being
It
you.
was just sitting here talking, and I was like, "This is."
That's
not,
what a podcast is, right, Jordan?
That's a podcast.
That's a podcast.
Sometimes.
There's no performance.
I felt like the one that we did for YouTube was not entertaining, and I get inside my head, and I'm hoping that people even.
How
like
do we
this one.
stop him from getting inside his head?
Man, how do we stop you from getting inside your head?
Whoa! Whoa! Make that the thumbnail, dude.
Man.
But he's gonna complain about his fat neck because when he does that, his neck's gonna be like huge, you know.
I have a psycho brain, dude.
But where are we actually eating?
We'll see.
Jordan, be honest. Anything goes, brother. It's your night.
I'm done for
Where-
THQ.
Where would you want to eat? We had an ad read to do, brother.
He
We're
said he
not
wants to
done.
do Korean barbecue.
Oh yeah.
Got some shoes in here, brother.
He said
I
he's
came
down.
prepared, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do it in here.
Okay.
Hey, man.
I'm excited.
No, you're not excited.
I forgot it.
Brother,
I
we
forgot.
got work to do,
I'm
man.
gonna go get the raccoon. I'm excited.
Dude, what if my dick was this big? God, I'd be in heaven. Dude, that would be heaven. Dude, that's a big dick.
It's on the thin side.
Dude, look at that. Is yours this big, Jordan?
I don't think mine's that big.
This is pretty big, dude.
This is like probably like 7.5.
That's on the thin. I mean, yeah, you'd have a long, slender dick.
Slender Man's dick.
Wait,
Yeah,
yeah, put
good
Jeremiah,
old-
put yours right here.
Good old skinny dick.
Like this?
You got this, don't you?
No, I don't.
You got this, brother.
No.
This is the baby maker.
No.
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 Okay.
You can always measure it somewhere, with your hand length. Like you
I-
know where you're
yeah,
at on
you're
the
like-
hand length.
I
And
know
I'm
I could put. But can you guys all
no.
put your hand? You could put your full hand around it, right?
What do you mean,
Well, do you have to do this?
dude?
Oh,
This.
Like that's the only way,
Like this. Like, oh my
dude.
God.
Dude, I
What?
would feel so bad for you if
Dude,
that was
watch
the
your
thing.
mouth, bro.
he sent us a picture the other day.
Oh yeah.
That's not my dick, dude. And you know it's not my dick. That was a random Chinese guy's micro penis. So fuck you guys. I got a little bit more than that.
Thanks so much for tuning into the Patreon. This was really
This is a great dude. This is one of our better Patreons,
what.
Just with
and you know
each
it.
of you leaving. For
And
a
you
minute.
know it.
we
Dude,
both-
there's a
just
raccoon that almost came in here, brother.
Dude.
Things are happening. Dude, I almost died. We almost both died earlier. Dude, if my dick, dude, in the next lifespan, dude.
So
Be
if
like-
you get reincarnated,
I'd
you
be like,
literally
dude.
just want to come back as a guy with a bigger dick.
He doesn't
Yeah.
want to be taller or richer.
I just want a
He
big
just
dick.
wants-
Yeah, a big, thick dick.
But that's not thick.
No, if it was thicker, like with like a salami dick,
Why not two dicks?
Why a salami?
just a big piece of salami. Like
Ew.
I would have an OnlyFans. It'd be on like Tron.
You know, guys on OnlyFans like do it for gay dudes, right?
What?
Like that's who looks at those guy pages. It's gay
No, dude, women would be joining
dudes.
me
They
left
definitely
and
do
right,
not
dude.
do that.
Dude.
Women do not.
No,
pay
they
for that
would.
shit.
You don't know, dude. They would love it.
Okay.
Little
Why
Korean
would
guy.
women pay for dick?
Because a little Korean guy with a big fat dick. Come on, dude. That's an
Alright.
anomaly, right, Jordan?
It's probably an anomaly.
Yeah, dude.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Words of honesty. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. Dude, I'm sorry.
Thanks for tuning
Thanks
in.
for tuning in. Scissor Brothers!
Hello? Is anyone still there? It's your pal Gerald, and man, Jeremiah was off his fucking rocker today, huh? But it was good to have Ryan and Jordan in the studio. That was fun. That was good times. It'd be nice if I was invited to go out to fucking Korean barbecue wherever they're going, but it's all good. It's about cricket season this time of year, so I'll be having a buffet anytime soon, I guess. Shout out to Steve for really holding up the episodes, huh? This week. Jeremiah was a loopy disaster, but still here, just like me, every week in the corner. Alright, hope you guys are well. Look out for Stevie's Stand Up on the Spot special on Monday. Love you guys. Bye.
Dude, look at this little mini kegger I got here, huh? It goes boop, and then it caves in.
Do you know what my dad calls that?
What?
A dicky doo belly?
Really?
Because your belly sticks out farther than your dicky
Yeah.
do.
That's the goddamn truth.